We were coming home from our day jobs one day and we were talking about Bluetooth speakers that exist these days. Most of them are ones that are in-home speakers. They're not outdoors. And the ones that are, that might be waterproof or that might be somewhat durable, you take them outside and you still have to worry about them. If you drop it, it's probably going to break. There's just all these options out there and nothing that really solves the problem of taking it somewhere, not having to worry about it at all, and adding some fun to it.
So what we did first was basically took a regular foam football that you can get off the shelves, cut it in half, and put a small speaker in it, just to kind of see how that would feel. It doesn't even work. A couple of the issues we came up with was, how do you get the sound out of a foam football where it sounds good? So we added a little mechanism to get the sound out. The low tones resonate through the football, and the higher end tones come out through the funnel.
Probably had 6 or 7 iterations of the prototype to get to a point where it sounds good, it sounds high quality.
Take this junk on Shark Tank right now. I'm serious. This thing will sell hardcore anywhere.
Then they showed me a video clip where they threw it off the balcony of a 7th floor building. It smashed the ground, music's playing loud, didn't even miss a beat, and I was like, we're on to something, this is awesome.
We started to bring the product to customers to see what aspects of that product they liked.
This is too cool! Wow!
They immediately get excited, they love it, they want to blast music, they want to go throw it around. They always say, oh my God, this is perfect for the beach, or I would love this at my tailgate party.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. Speaking of the ball, can't get no better than that.
Shut up. It's got a nice little base to it. Is it waterproof?
So waterproof and it floats, you can actually just bring it in the water with you.
With the range being, up to like 50 yards, I think that's a major selling point right there. The ball can actually charge your phone, or whatever device for that matter.
And because it's a football, it's also a hell of a lot of fun to play with.
Yes, it's fun to have music, but you bring something that you can throw around that's a part of the action, and it's 10 times the fun.
People love the Bro Ball, and we've gone from our initial idea to many design iterations to now a final prototype that's really awesome that we're ready to start manufacturing. We need help from the Kickstarter community to get us the tooling, our initial production runs, and the quality assurance to make sure the Bro Ball is the most awesome speaker on the market today.
It's time to bring food home again. This is the Grove ecosystem. The ecosystem is an intelligent in-home garden. You use it to grow your own organic, flavorful fruits and veggies year-round, right where you live.
I'm Gabe. And I'm Jamie. We're the co-founders of Grove. You can grow your own food, no matter where you live or what season it is. Fresh, healthy food grown right in your home year-round. Here's how the Grove ecosystem works.
First, you feed the fish in the aquarium, the fish process the food into waste, then helpful bacteria convert the waste into nitrate, which is an optimal plant fertilizer. Finally, plumbing circulates this nutrient-rich water through every part of the system. It's a complete ecosystem that is constantly carrying out the nitrogen cycle. It's called aquaponics, and it's a natural, symbiotic relationship between fish, plants, and bacteria. Rather than overpowering nature with inorganic fertilizers and pesticides, we have designed a product that works with nature.
We make every ecosystem right here in Clinton, Massachusetts, where we work with local craftsmen to build a product out of high-quality, sustainably sourced bamboo. The product comes together around a custom 25-gallon acrylic aquarium, which comes with everything you need to keep a thriving aquatic habitat. Above the aquarium is the main gardening bed, where you have plenty of space to grow larger plants. Below the main gardening bed, you have even more space to start seedlings and grow leafy greens, microgreens, and herbs. Both of our gardening beds are completely soil-free. Instead, we use porous, expanded clay pebbles that are great as a growing medium, but also double as a biological filter. We've also designed our own custom, best-in-class LED grow lights. The soft white glow is great for growing plants, but it's also comfortable to have right in your living space. The lights are also designed to easily slide up and down, which means that you can match the lights to the height of the plants. This means that the plants get the light they need, while the Grove's energy use stays low.
One of the most exciting things about the ecosystem is our mobile app, Grove OS. Grove OS not only makes gardening more accessible, but it makes the ecosystem a truly intelligent product. To make things easy, you can choose from plant-specific presets, or put your Grove in vacation mode if you're going to be gone for a few weeks. In addition to managing your ecosystem, Grove OS is a portal to the community and to the market. You can use it to connect with other growers or to browse our seed and supply collection.
The development of the Grove ecosystem began 2 years ago when Gabe and I built an aquaponics system in our room at MIT. After a couple months with snow on the ground outside, we were growing a ton of fresh food right there in our home. But it became about more than the food.
It was a slice of nature right in our room. It really freshened the air.
And our friends started congregating around it to watch the fish and eat the greens. We were learning from it every day.
We've been so fortunate to build a passionate team with a diverse set of skills. We've delivered over 50 prototypes to early adopters here in Boston. With their feedback, we've iterated to what you see here today on this Kickstarter. We're ready to launch nationally, and we want your help.
Commit to a tier on this Kickstarter, share online with your friends, or just plant some seeds to get growing.
Together, we can kickstart a growing revolution.
Let's bring food home again.
Hey Kickstarters! We developed a minimalist high-tech footwear designed to protect your feet during any sport you do or could do barefoot.
I do kite surfing and I have cut my feet so many times, and I had almost destroyed holidays by having cuts in my feet that I decided I must do something against.
Get ready to take your first few steps back into your sport while freeing your feet. My passion is kiteboarding. That's where the idea originated. Even at the most beautiful beaches, there is always danger lurking, hidden amongst sand and stones. There just had to be a decent solution without putting thick neoprene shoes on your feet in desert-warm conditions.
There are many sports where you would like to be barefoot, but the risk to get injured is too high, so you don't do it. For example, at board sports and martial arts, balance and equilibrium is very important. And for beach volleyball, it's important to get protected against objects which can be hidden in the sand.
But fives are for any sport you do. Running, ball sports, water sports like surfing, trail running, climbing, and even daily routines.
With the socks, I'm not anxious anymore of getting cut or injured because I have confidence that I'm protected. The initial development was made with the Kevlar yarn because that was at the time the most known yarn to be resistant against abrasion and cut. As a scientist, I'm always interested in evolution and go further. And I was searching for even more stable yarn, you know.
So we went to the Netherlands to talk to Giovanni Hansen, who will further explain the continuous innovation behind the world's strongest fiber, Dyneema.
Dyneema is 15 times stronger than steel. The fiber is also very cut resistant. It has a very high abrasion resistance. Despite all these tough properties of Dyneema, it feels like a microfiber, like silk on your skin.
Now, if you're interested in a pair of fives, let me just show you exactly what you're going to get. Each pair of fives comes in this water-resistant pouch, which is great if your fives are still wet from a day at the beach and you want to take them off, want to take them with you in a backpack without making a mess.
There are many sports where you would like to be barefoot. For example, to have a better balance. But until now, you did not take the risk because there was too much chance of getting injured, for example, by deep cuts. And now, with the protection sock, you can do many sports really barefoot.
Regain that natural barefoot feeling, increase your performance with a new sense of security, and take care of your feet.
Okay, I've got a serious addiction to gadgets. You name it. Drones, 3D printers, cameras, audio equipment. I've got the lot. With all this gear comes a serious problem. Cabling. I've got drawers overflowing with it. Boxes are stacking up. I needed a simple solution to organise it. So I set out to design the Cable Hive, a neat organiser for all your cables. Cable Hive has individual pockets to store your cables separately to prevent tangling. Flat packable and modular. Simply click it together to create each storage unit. There will be 2 core sizes, one for your computer gadgets and 2 bigger for the musicians out there. The unit has been designed to be strong and sturdy but light enough to carry about. A single unit fits neatly into your common Swedish furniture for a nice display and quick access. They're also stackable for neat storage. So I've made one unit so far, my prototype. and I've only just started to scrape the surface of my serious cable problem. I think I need a dozen myself.
Most bags on the market today are based on designs and shapes created decades ago, made for activities like camping, climbing, and hiking. With the Sling, we wanted to create a bag that was specifically designed for modern and urban adventures. Whether riding a bike through your neighborhood, hanging out all day in downtown, or enjoying an outdoor music festival, you don't necessarily want to carry a massive backpack around, which becomes heavy after a few hours of use. We wanted to create a bag that was so comfortable it could be worn all day, something that had great functionality, but also minimal weight and impact. We created the Sling to be extremely form-fitting, so much so you might even forget you're wearing it. You'll be surprised how much you can fit in this bag. It has 3 separate storage areas and 8 unique compartments. It also comes with an optional waist strap, so it stays in place no matter what you're doing. We use high-quality, durable materials so it will last you a really long time. The interior is a ripstop nylon. The exterior is a 1000 denier Cordura nylon. Not to mention, the bag is also 100% water resistant and vegan friendly. This is only the beginning for Keep Pursuing. Hopefully by successfully launching the Sling on Kickstarter, we can bring you more modern and unique designed bags in the future.